That's at least what they're saying.
I'm out
Jake,
of
$9 million.
You're small potato.
Yeah.
I
Pretty good for them.
roll with an iron fist.
It's too far.
Yeah. Sure. And OnlyFans first. Yeah, pay to play. Well, I'm not sure. I mean, poor. Listen, like I'm a very modest guy. Money doesn't really mean a lot to me. I don't really give a shit about that. I don't know. It doesn't really make a big difference. I don't brag about money or anything like that. It's just stupid. And also, like, any of these people that are bragging about money, like a lot of people that are bragging about money have like, you know, a net worth of like $2 to $30 million. That's a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to a lot of other people. It's like it's like nothing. And so, like, and I've known a number of people that have an insane amount of money, and I found that a lot of the people that are actually like very, very rich like that don't really talk about it or think about it hardly at all. That's it. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. Update, they're all intercepted. XQC, yeah, XQC, he locked it down with that kick deal. He really did. And yeah, for sure. Peaceful life is true wealth. Yeah, for sure, it's huge.
I need to
He spends 500K like it's $5.
I roll with an iron.
Red Alert said they can exit bomb shelters now. Damn. Let me see if I can find it.
Get in here. I ain't paying for you to stand around.
Compared to the Saudi princes, those numbers have chump change. Yeah, or like Vladimir Putin or somebody like that. I mean, it's...
For what you've done.
Civilians may now exit bomb shelters. Wait, so the missiles didn't even make it over to... They didn't even make it over to Israel? There's no way. We didn't even see that. Oh my god. In China, I guess so. Saudi royalty are trillionaires. Well, they have access to these $1 trillion of assets. I mean, their personal wealth is probably in the tens of billions, but the access to assets they have is in the trillions. That's true. XQC made $3 million yesterday and lost it in an hour. That's a lot. Like, sometimes I would watch with my dad, and my dad and I would watch Frank gamble. And like, my dad's like, I'm like, remember when I told you he lost $20,000? My dad's like, yeah. I'm like, well, now it's just $50,000. And it was like, you know, like 2 minutes later or something like that, just like losing fucking money like crazy. All intercepted. Yeah, Kick Gambo's fake money. I think that's not true, man. Like, a lot of these guys, like, I don't know, like, if they have some fake gambling contract. Like, I really don't know the answer to that. I mean, I don't gamble. I don't have anything to do with gambling. I don't want to gamble. I don't like gambling. I'm not a fan of gambling. I never want to have anything to do with gambling. That's it, right? It's just not my thing. But that being said, my point is that, like, with a lot of these cases, these guys do actually waste their own fucking money. They love wasting their fucking money, and they spend it like crazy. And so, no, I don't think that it's all just bullshit and fake money. I think that these guys actually waste their own money and they do it themselves. You couldn't gamble? I bet you're scared. Well, I am scared. I don't want to lose my money. Why would I want to lose my money on something that's probable, that like the probability is that I'm going to like come out behind? So yeah, it's just not my thing. A friend of mine is a known gambling streamer. They get X amount of money from the sponsor and they keep all the winnings, but they get addicted and end up spending their own money. Yeah, I mean, like, I've been offered a lot of money to gamble, like multiple, like, $10+ million offers to gamble and, like, to do different gambling contracts and stuff. It's just not really something that I'm not interested in. And it's also, like, I mean, even $20 million, that's a lot of money, but, like, there's no real amount of money at this point that will change my life in any sort of a way. Like, if you gave me $5 billion, my life would not change at all. So I don't really like. I'm past the point where like there's a you know, there's like a diminishing return for this, so it doesn't really matter one way or another. Yeah, 100K viewers multi-streaming? 100K? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty close to that, or at least we were. But yeah, it's a lot. And there's a hard cap reach. Yeah, basically, IDF Homefront, state civilians can I leave the shelters. Yeah, we'll look at some other stuff too, because obviously, like, you know, we've gone through this a lot, and I'll figure out the rest of it too. But yeah, anyway, throwing gambling is just a shit thing to do. Oh, that's okay. I mean, I'd do a human sacrifice on stream if I thought it would be a good thing or good content. It's not that I'm against it for the world. No, that's silly. No, the reason why I wouldn't do it is because I just don't like gambling. Like come on. Like, and by the way, if I mean, you gotta like if we did a Aztec or a Mayan sacrifice, that is a great idea. I'll have to message Mr. Beast then. Yeah, I like. Hey, Jimmy, I've got a really good idea. So you know those guys that would cut the hearts out of somebody? Okay. So someone would volunteer? Yeah, exactly, right? And but a lot of people would watch it though, right? They would, and everybody'd be talking about it. Yeah, they were gonna sacrifice somebody. Yeah, Aztec sacrifice to save the gaming industry. Yeah, so cool. Human sacrifice is wild. Well, I know what you're saying, right? I mean, it's just a frame of reference. That's all. And what is this? He's cheating. Clever immigrant evades Trump's deportation efforts by not raping, murdering, stealing, or entering the country illegally. Well, what is this guy? Some kind of like far right-wing like radical? What's this? Wait, you can do this? Guys, I'm pretty sure you can't. No, guys. Everybody knows that every immigrant is illegal, right? I mean, at least according to Democrats. How is this not provocative? The new Europeans, how waves of immigrants are reshaping the continent? I mean, shouldn't you be happy about this? Because it's bringing the Overton window around to like fucking demographic replacement. Like, I mean, the cover of National Geographic is saying that there's demographic replacement happening. Shouldn't you be happy? I mean, that's it. And so I don't really know what else to say. What the fuck? No, yeah, it's clearly what they're saying. So, we're still enriched? I have no idea. I mean, it's not my fucking problem. Europe has its own problems. In my opinion, I also, like, I wouldn't take any refugees or migrants at all if I was Europe. I don't see it being any benefit to the country. I don't think so. Like, every time that I see something like that, it's like these zones, like these people don't even speak the same language. They're not, you know, some of them are working, some of them are not working. They're not integrating with the culture. Like, I think Poland does it the right way, where the only immigrants and refugees they take are from Ukraine because the cultures are somewhat homogenous, so they can come into Polish culture, and the assimilation process isn't as rough. And I think also it'd be fine taking in families like this in Europe, but if it's done really fast, then you end up creating sub-communities that don't fully integrate into society. And so I think that basically Europe has done, they've taken every wrong action. Like, everything bad that you could do, Europe has done every single one of them. And when I say Europe, I don't really mean Europe. I mean the United Kingdom, Germany, France, maybe one other country I'm just not thinking of right off the top of my head. Sweden. Those are the countries that are the ones that I think are problematic, right? I'm not talking about Poland. I think Spain doesn't have as big of a problem with it either, but I'm not certain about that. Belgium, yeah, maybe. But in general, I understand that each country is different. And so, yeah, I don't want to take the broad brush. History doesn't always repeat itself unless it just rhymes. Our economy can't function without slaves. Our economy can't function without illegal workers. I feel the exact same way. I think it's fucking ridiculous. No wonder they're always on edge. Who started it? Who has attacked Israel? Oh my god. Yeah, I can see that. I'd be stressed out too. Yeah, definitely. And come on, man, this is miserable. Wait, what is it? I don't know. Let me go back and double check. And don't come watch fish tank. What is this here? Fish tank? No, this is just some random person trying to cause trouble. Anyway, let me scroll down. What is this?
So if there were peaceful protests on Saturday for the military parade, President Trump would allow that?
Of course the president supports peaceful protests. What a stupid question. Rick Cal.
Yeah, it's just, you never even, I think, again, playing into those games, it just makes you look bad. And I think for her as well, that's what's happening. Yeah, definitely. And it's just, what a stupid thing to say. What Guys.
You don't look so tough from where I'm sitting. I'll flatten you for what you've done.
Guys. This does not need to happen, okay? Like, it does not, this is completely fucking unnecessary. Can you explain this? These are, that's Salanesh, Nurgle, God, I don't remember. Those are the only things I can think of right now. And these are the basically the Elder Chaos Gods of Warhammer 40k. Think of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, basically. Kazanets and yeah, and Khorne. Oh yeah, Khorne, right? This is the this is the Chaos God that obviously the Space Marines follow, or Chaos Space Marines. Yeah, so blood for the Blood God. There you go, man. And let's see, Hassan Anta's protest being told to go back home country by a protester. What is it?
I'm gonna get you to the count of 10. 1, 2, I'll flatten you for what you've done.
In terms of driving like a fucking animal.
Say hello to all my friends.
Serious against Islamophobia.
I'll flatten you for what you've done.
Don't give a fuck. Alright, let's see here. I already looked at this before, and yeah, okay, that's fine, press. I mean, I don't know why he's saying that, but need your help with Iran? France will join your attack. I need you to show Iran how to surrender. Okay. Alright, that's a good one. I didn't see that. This in our news station live. Gets bombed, no reaction, still has signal despite direct hit. Obvious blue screen. What's this garbage propaganda doing here? Oh, they think it's a propaganda video? I don't think it is. Why is the leader of Iran getting loading screen tips? Increasing combat capabilities prevents the enemy from attacking. Didn't all your missiles just get intercepted? Like, you literally had all your missiles getting intercepted. Maybe you should take your own fucking advice, man. Yeah, 5 missiles. Yeah, what are you doing? Because, like, I mean, they were cooking for a couple of days, you know, Iran was. They were popping off, and now, like, I feel like they've kind of fallen off. Where's the missiles? Yeah, I mean, damn. His advice is correct. He just needs to take it. Yeah, this guy's not even following his own advice.
Time out! Time out!
About advice? Not we voted for this? Yeah. What is this here? I can find it. Guess how many bombs I'm putting away? How many? Oh, this guy? Yeah, this guy is done. Let's see if I can find this. For children, martyrs. I have no children left. Very sad to see. I don't want to do that right now. And let me see if I can find the rest of these. Channel 5, beefing in the very thing, all gas, no brakes, made fun of. Kind of sad to see a professional memer gives a better raw, unbiased footage than a billion-dollar news agency. Judging by comments left in the old videos, I'm not the only one who valued that. Are people unhappy with the way that you like that he's taking sides now, or do you like his neutral stance more? I'm a little bit confused. Channel 5 fell off. I don't know about that. I mean, is that true? The recent videos are one-sided? I can't... I haven't seen them. So I don't know. I really like Andrew. I like what they're doing. You know, I've talked to him before, and so I've only got positive things to say, and I don't want to go out on a limb and talk about something that I haven't even seen. You know what I mean? But like, I do think, by the way, I'll give a general opinion. I do think that his value is in being the... Like, I think his best video that he did, and we can all debate whether it was, you know, the Crip Mac video or whatever. I think it's not the, those two twins, because it was just, like, such a, like, raw fucking take on two very weird guys, the Hawk points. Yeah, exactly. Like, I love that fucking video. It was so good. And so, again, I think that really letting people tell the story is a good idea. But I think that Andrew always has had a political lean. Like, he is more of a lefty kind of guy, right? He's not a hard lefty. He's not like a communist or something like that. But that's like, that's his opinion, right? Like, the Kia Boys is another great example, too. Yeah. And so he's going to have, yeah, he said it himself. That's okay. And that's fine, right? Like, I mean, for example, like, you can have that viewpoint. Like, here's a great example, like Jon Stewart. I think even people that disagree with Jon Stewart politically could respect him because he at least gave the arguments and the people that were against him, he gave it a fair shake and he approached it in a good faith way. And so I don't have a problem with a person with political leanings as long as they're able to engage in news and politics or in conversation in a way that's genuine. And so that's it. He acts like he's unbiased. He doesn't do that anymore. Well, I don't know. Like, some of the stuff that I've seen recently, he did do it. But maybe that's because it was the stuff that I kind of agreed with. So I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'd have to go back and double check. And John's really a hypocrite too. Yeah, for sure. Have you heard of the Trump Mobile announcement? I did. I looked at it earlier today.
Bro, you came here legally. So you
I'm gonna get you to the county camp.
I'm not really understanding what I'm supposed to do with that. Like,
I roll with an iron fist.
am I missing something? Like, we also can't do that. We can't go to other
I'm out of range.
without saying like this, without abiding by the law.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's much worse punishment if you end up doing something. I feel like America being this, y'all are getting caught. And then being sent by a plane or sent by a bus back home, that's pretty generous. So yeah, like if I go to Russia and try to pull that off, and not come home, it's a lot more for trespass. Like, I'm confused. We need to get something like this that this person was 15 years old, working, he was illegal. A lot of dollars. You know, it's illegal. So, I'm sorry, like, that's just
I mean, I totally agree with him. Everything he said is, I completely fucking agree. Absolutely. Yeah, completely fucking true. Actually, you can claim asylum in other countries. Maybe you can, but it depends on when, where, how, and why. Well, if you went to a movie theater without paying, like if you make it halfway through the movie, should they not be able to legally kick you out anymore? Yeah, I guess not, right? And he's so wrong. They never called him illegal. Yeah, that's true too. It's very fucking annoying that that happens. And exactly 60 seconds. Well, I mean, that's all you need, right, with this circumstance. And let me go back and I'll look at a few more of these posts over here too. Control D20. Yeah, there you go. Money, please. What's this? Israel. I don't know what that. Road fought in 4K. What is this? Followed by.
Blast you for what you've done. Get us out of here.
Anyway, what's this? Welsh guy gets on his knees and begs Egyptians to let him get to Palestine. What's this?
Humanity and for love, stand with in Palestine. I have never seen or experienced anything like it. Please, we beg you, allow us to march to Palestine. Please, you've got to listen to me.
I'm out of range.
I'm the underpin.
Just don't let him back.
You're small potatoes.
Actually, no.
With an iron
I don't think Egypt should have to deal with this guy. No, that's true. Yeah, Egypt is. Yeah, listen, the people of Gaza have suffered enough. They do not need this additional trauma added on top of all of their problems. They have to deal with Israel. They have to deal with Hamas. They have huge problems with being like. Do you really think that they need this guy too? This is the last thing they fucking need, man. God, what a fucking idiot. Okay, let's see what this is. Guys put down fire, throwers put down their guns, like, Israel. This is just more people talking about this bullshit. I'm just like to find the rest of it. No way, this is not confirmed at all, so I'm not sure. Surely there's a better reason for Iran to want to destroy Israel. This feels like a sketch cartoon. They are Jews ruling over a Muslim. That was Muslim land, so yeah, I mean, there's... that's crazy if that's the actual reason, okay? It is. It's nuts. What is this?
I roll with an iron fist.
I'm at the gym halfway through my workout. I'm going up to a water fountain, and here comes my gym nemesis.
Get in here! I ain't paying for you to stand around!
Yeah.
Ow! Blast you for what you've done!
Yeah?
I'm gonna get you to the count of 10! 1, 2, 10! What round's got you back?
Damn. Damn.
Alright. It's like, dude, I gotta tell you something. What?
Ow! Blast you for what you've done!
I'm not gonna be here anymore. I'm gonna be at the gym.
Damn.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, interloping moose!
But everything has to come to an end.
Jim Nemesis? Yeah, I never heard of this.
Forever. You're gonna have to find a new one.
Man.
There's no other
Eight games is real? Is that true?
I roll with an iron fist!
And we actually hugged it out. It felt
I need to
weird.
get closer.
Yeah?
It made me even more angry. Like I've done my workout and he's walking towards the door.
Yeah?
I'm like, bro!
Get in here! I ain't paying for you to stand around! Tick-tock, tick-tock, the interloping moose! I roll with an iron fist!
Damn. Damn, bro.
Now I gotta find a new gym.
Damn, on his last day, he said it. On his last day. That's bad. Thanks. Oh my god, I got his one pass, yeah. And that is funny. And what's the rest of it? Just men's mental health awareness month. Please join Eve in awareness. Oh my god. This game is it's a very big success. It's actually a crazy fucking level of success. And I've already seen this kind of stuff as well. Let me see if I can figure this out. Yeah, I already saw this before. This is a couple of days ago. This dude was mad as fuck because they got him. Top female streamers versus top male streamers. Guys. Guys, this is not, no. There's no way. There's no way that's... There's no way, right? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. You're all for? I don't know about being all for, but, yeah. I guess so. What is it? Tectone, XQC, Asmon, and Hassan? Tectone, XQC, Asmon, and Hassan. I don't know if that's his son. I don't think his ears were that big, you know? Yeah. Oh, Jesus, man. And was it YouTubers? Yeah, I guess so. I was doing a lot of these before. And workers start wearing dead salmon hats again after ditching the trend for 37 years. So they're bringing it back. Yeah, I guess they're bringing it back. It's back in style. Yeah, slay. Yeah, slay literally. Okay, let me see if there's any more of these that I can look at. I did already see the Trump mobile stuff, I'm sorry to say, guys. And also, by the way, Stellar Blade has already hit 1 million sales. 1 million people have bought this game on the PC now. It is a massive fucking success. Crazy level of success. It's too good, yeah. What is this? PC Gamer gave it a 63.
I'm gonna give you to the count.
PC Gamer gave it a 63. I don't know about that. Let me see if I pull it up. I'll look at these in a minute here. Anyway, oh, what's this? Oh,
friends texting me like all morning. My gardener didn't show up. My housekeeper didn't show up. Oh, my farmer's market was closed. Everyone's scared. Well, this is not going to just happen in LA. And you 1%ers that only voted for Trump because of money? Guess what? You're going to have to do your own dishes. Or clean your own house or mold
The people that really lose out on this are the top 20%ers and top 10%ers that can't afford an American worker for this price, but they can afford an illegal alien worker for a price. That's the 1%ers already have Americans working for them. Like it's
your own lawn and oh, that wonderful produce, the organic produce you get for your brunches, all gone. Yeah, you're gonna actually have to do some work around your house. These people are important.
My
Isn't that nice? Dishwasher exists and legal landscapers are cheap too. Yeah, who's gonna pick it? Yeah, good point, right? And Jesus, I don't know what that is. 3 million, check their Twitter. Well, wait, 3 million? Wait, Stellar Blade sold 3 million. It sold 3 million copies on PC. Maybe in total, sure.
1, 2, 10. I'll flatten you for what you've done.
There's no way. No, this is 3 million players total. Yeah, this says copies sold, period. This is, and it says hashtag PS5, hashtag PC. This is in totality. I mean, that's still really good. That's amazing. That's incredible. But it's still just that. Okay, guys, let's just be honest with what we're looking at here. So yeah, anyway, let's see here. So what's the word? Are we going to war or not? We'll know probably at 2 a.m. today, and then we'll be able to find out. War is a little bit canceled. Stellar Blade Director says there's no justification for banning adult mods. Oh yeah, there was the review, PC Gamer review. What was this? Let me go back and double check. PC Gamer, who gave Stellar Blade a 68.
Flatten you for what you've done.
So the Stellar Blade review got a 68, and it said it was done by Molly Taylor. And let's go over, we're going to look and find out. Date everything turns household objects into gorgeous love interests, and now I can't look at my refrigerator the same way. And this is also by Molly Taylor in the same year, and within 1 week of each other. So, yeah, you know, I've got to find out, like, Mark can actually put this really well. Let me see if I can pull this up. This is a really, really good post today. Let me find it real quick. Jesus Christ, he's on Twitter all day. Oh my God. Anyway, let me see if I can find this. I don't know where it is. Where the fuck did it go? Yes, here we go. This is probably the best post I've read in a long time. And I've said this before myself, which is why it's such a great idea. The reason why game journalists are so offended by even Stellar Blade that love things like dating butt plugs and sexualized microwaves and fucking bears is because they are militarized against regular sexual norms. The only kind of love or sex that they will approve of is either queer or with inanimate objects. Safe horny isn't about just being inclusive, it's about erasing and destroying regular attraction and relationships and replacing them with queer agenda. I don't think this is necessarily queer agenda, but it's a distorted, weird agenda. Pure politics and one gamers have rejected astoundingly. That's right, and you guys have seen the normalization and the regular usage of like these like weird fucking like, basically the less humanoid something is, the more it's okay to sexualize it. I find that to be very weird. I've noticed this a lot. I'm buying, he's 100% right. Yeah, it's very, very awkward and weird. And that is linked. Yeah, think about that, guys. Think about it. This is actually one of the best ways of explaining it that I've seen. I really like the fact that he said that. Let me see if I can figure out and find the rest of these here. Oh yeah, this is the, so there's been a lot of conversation recently about people going over to Kick and not making enough money streaming on Kick. This has been, I think, a complaint that a lot of people have had. Like if I go and I look at it myself, like it really depends on what the day is and everything, but I'll go back and I'll watch a few of these posts and I'll see what they're saying. Let's see if I can find it here. And where's it go? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Give me 1 second. I've got to find it. Where how'd it go? God damn it. I'm trying to find the post, but I don't know where it is. Here it is.
Actually, not sure how that affects.
So, XQC is right. The Kick Creator Incentive Program does not just take viewership into account. Also, when Lacey was streaming, there's a lot of these guys that, I mean, they just don't get that much. They don't get that many viewers, right? I mean, on the platform. And if you don't get that many viewers on the platform and they're not interacting regularly, then you're not going to get that much money. It's actually that simple. Like that's it. It's a slow chat. Well, there's a they're using a algorithmic way of determining it, right? So, like for example, I think somebody had botted my Kick channel earlier today. I clicked over and I had 100,000 viewers, and I was like, wow, that's probably not accurate. And so, like viewership on Kick is like the second day that I was streaming on Kick, like my channel got view botted up to like 1.3 million. So I was like, okay, I mean, I don't really comment on this a lot when it's happening because it's like, it doesn't really matter. But like, that's it. And so it's not like I got paid $1 million that day, right? Technically I'm at 3.7 million? No, that was views. I have 4.4. I still had more than technically. Just keep, it's very important to keep that in mind. But yeah.
Also, a lot of people I saw a lot of people saying that it's not like, oh, dude, people, whatever, like bots and this and that. Like the anti-kick bot shit is like really advanced.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, people bot they know, and they don't pay out bot amounts.
Yeah.
They calculate internally, and they don't bot. I spoke with Eddie about this.
Well, there's like a ratio of this, and that's how it works. Yeah, that's it. Saw someone say your chick got inflated for marketing reasons. I mean, if they were inflating my viewership for marketing reasons, they wouldn't have been doing it for 15 minutes and then stop. It would have been consistent for the entire time. So I mean, like that's just it's just obviously not true, right?
So maybe I'm telling you. People that bot like crazy, their shit is like cat.
Does that mean Lacey bots? No. So I would not accuse anybody of botting because I don't know if they bot or not. I have no idea. But if your chat isn't moving, part of the Kick Creator Incentive Program has to do with how fast your chat moves. And on days that I think on days that I wasn't able to, like, I had my chat on sub-only mode. Like if I pull this up, there are some days, like, you know, I only made, you know, like $5,000, right? Like I only made $6,000 on some days. And that was because it was on sub-only most of the time. And so sub-only, very simple. Well, it's because of bots, right? And that's the reason why. And, but other days, obviously, it'll be way more. And so, so more chatters equals more money. Well, it's an algorithm, right? So it's a weighted algorithm based off of different criteria.
Cap at a certain amount of this result. It's actually insane.
Right, they pay you based off of views, right? And so, like, if you're making 1,700, you're not getting a lot of views. And so, like, just get more. Yeah.
Also, you say he ran the experiment chat, but I gotta be honest with you, because if you do this every day, right, and the thing ran in the background all the time, right? A lot of people that don't like the ads, they will just go to it. People that don't like the ads, they will just go to it, and then that will translate to the stats a lot better than it is on Twitch. It's just that simple.
Yep, definitely. And I'm not really sure, right? But like anyway, I think this has been an ongoing discussion. But that's the reason why it happens. And if I can find look at a few more of these, I'll look at Techland's opinion on it. And then we're gonna look at some stuff. Just get more viewers. It's easy. Yeah. Like I mean, that's really. I think that a lot of people, I mean, a lot of the guys at FaZe, I think they do a really good job at making content, and they do a lot of really great IRL content, and I think that's good. But you always have to be looking at like, what are you gonna do next? And I think especially as a young guy, you know, it's like the kind of content that you can make. Have you guys ever seen any streamers that, for example, like they're in their 30s, but they still stream like they're 20, and it's cringe? Have you guys seen this happen? Like, I'm not gonna name names, right? I'm not gonna name names. You? Me? What do you mean? I don't know about that. I mean, yeah. Not me. I don't really think it's like me, like personally. But there's like things that you can do. Like for example, like if I brought like bringing a lot of girls on your stream is a great example of this, right? And so if you're the kind of streamer that brings a bunch of girls on your stream, the vibe of doing that when you're in your 30s is a lot different than when you're in your early 20s. It just is. It's totally different. And it's different because it's different girls, the age gap is different, it's a different expectation for the viewers, it's seen differently in terms of power dynamics. Everything is different about it. Yeah, this is pimpology. No, you're right. But this is hoe economics. It is. It's hoe economics, pimpology, whatever you want to call it. But whatever it is, it's a fucking settled science, and I'm not telling a lie here. It's true. Yeah, because the girls are usually young. Yeah, like, I mean, it's, for example, like, if you're a guy, and you are, like, let's say you're my age, you're 34, and you're bringing on girls that are, like, 21, that's different than if you're 25 and bringing a girl that's on who's 21. It's different. And again, like a lot of guys think that's cool, and that's fine. But there's also a lot of guys that think that's weird. And the amount of people that think that that's weird gets larger every single year that there's a gap. Yeah, it's societal. Yeah, it's societal. And that's it. And so, will girls think it's weird? No, it's other guys think it's weird. Like, I'm talking about, like, guys that, like friends of mine, for example. Like, I've talked to friends of mine about this, and it's like, a lot of guys that I know, like, pretty much every guy that I know is pretty much married at this point. Married and has a kid, or was married and did have a kid. And all of them, you know, usually met their girlfriend in, like, high school or in, you know, college, or maybe a little bit after college, right? That's the majority of them. And so, except for Aslan, yes, good one, right? And so anyway, my point is that with a lot of these guys, you know, it's not relatable to them to have that happen. Because that's the thing, right? It's like a lot of people like watching streams for relatability. And I think that young guys want to be able to relate to another guy that's able to pull hot chicks, but older guys want to be able to relate to a guy that is similar to them in that he has a wife and a family and things like that. Because again, you know, as you age as a creator, your audience ages as well to a degree, right? This isn't a one-to-one ratio, but it's a degree of how this happens. And so, like, they're all just clout chasing. All women are gold diggers, and they're awful. All women lie. That's why they wear makeup. And, you know, again, it wasn't Adam that got the fruit from the snake. It was Eve. So, yes, we all know that women are bad. Okay, guys? Let's just get that out of the way. Women bad. And so, let's move on now. The point is that whenever you act this way towards a, you know, a younger girl that's a lot younger than you, you do sometimes run the risk of looking kind of like a creep. You do. And where is he going with this? Well, I'm explaining that, like, as a young content creator, the types of content that you can make are different than whenever you're 20, like being 21 and being 35 as a content creator are different things, because you're going to have an audience of people whenever you're 35 that are around 35. And whenever you're 21, you're going to have an audience of people that are around 21. That's my point that I'm making. Let's go Nick out. Nick has a role, right? I mean, he's dated catching out for a while. That's not really what I'm talking about. I mean, Nick's my friend. Like, I talked to Nick not yesterday, 2 days ago, right? I mean, like, that's not it at all. So yeah.
I'm gonna give you till the count of 10. 1, 2, 10.
Dater? I mean, I would assume so. I never really talked to him about it, but yeah, I would assume so, yeah, for sure. I don't know what else to say. But anyway, good for Nick. I'm proud of him. Yeah, sure. And watched the Ice Poseidon video on Lacey 21 hours ago. Okay, let's see what that is. Give me a second. What's Ice saying? Okay, I'll watch this.
I roll with an iron.
I know what the answer is. These guys are young. Not that many viewers on Kick. Like, bro, you made 1700. Why would you still
So he's in an attic too? Damn, that's actually crazy.
Gosh, multi-streaming, it doesn't make sense. But I know what the answer to that is. These guys are young, and they're new to the game. So they're very scared of like what the viewers think. Like they care a lot about validation.
Oh, he's right about this. Yeah, for sure. They're afraid to get negative sentiment because like some people like to cry about Kick for whatever the fuck reason, right? Yeah, it's true.
And if the viewers
are
like, oh, you know, fuck Kick, then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, well, I gotta talk down on Kick before the fucking viewers hate me. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
it's dumb because it's free money. It's really his reason for saying he wasn't getting paid enough. I don't buy it. I think it's because his viewers were talking down on Kick and he didn't want to deal with it.
Who knows?
But I think that's a regretful decision because streaming doesn't last forever, but money can make last forever. So he should try to make as much money as fucking possible while he's a streamer. You know, I mean, I made a mistake of turning down some sponsors and shit.
I mean, I think Ice is doing really well. Like, he's doing great on Kick. He's been doing great for a long time now. And so, like, I mean, like, the only thing that I really have negative to say about Ice is, like, I didn't like the crypto thing that he did. I thought that was bad. But other than that, I've always put a lot of respect on Ice, and I've always thought he was a good guy. I've met him and talked to him and known him off stream a little bit too myself, and, you know, I don't have anything negative to say. That was a RuneScape scam? Yeah, y'all swatting shit? Well, him getting swatted isn't his fault, right? I mean, like, let's be honest. And so, yeah, he admitted to scamming. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying, right? Isn't he a nuisance streamer? Honestly, I feel like I haven't really seen him be that annoying. Like, he was annoying a little bit whenever, like, he was younger. But, like, to be fair, a lot of us were kind of annoying whenever we were younger like that. But it was nothing like Johnny Somali or anything like that, right? And so that's it. Bro's not a good guy, let's be real. Well, I can't speak about everybody's opinion on a person. I can only speak about what my experience is about them, right? Like, I mean, that's all I can do, and I'm just giving you my experience, that's it. Soda's gonna retire.
Streaming forever. Alright, no streams. I won't be back ever. In fact, I'm...
Finally. Bro, I fucking hate this one. Thank God.
Quitting streaming forever. Guys, we had a good run.
Yeah.
But, you know, all you guys voting for me, streamer of the decade.
Yeah.
What's the point anymore? I did it. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll never see you again. Bye.
Thank God. Bro, I've been waiting on this for a bit. There we go. He grew a third hand. Yes, clearly, right? Update on Trump. He's not leaving the G7 early, apparently. As I said... Bro, the guy is... There's no way that you can know what the fuck is going on with him. The art of the deal. Is it the art of the deal? Is it the art of insanity? You just can never believe anything at all about anything this dude says, okay? So, yeah, just wait and see what happens. I have to be back early for, what is this?
Well, I have to be back. I want to just thank our great host.
It's too far.
Canada.
I'm the underpin. The small potatoes. I roll with an iron fist.
I'm out of range.
Wonderful leaders, and then I have to be back early.
I'm gonna get you to the count of 10. 1, 2, 10. Get in here. I ain't paying for you to stand around.
We're working on others, but we had a...
I roll with an iron fist.
Is there a reason? What do you mean, is there a reason? You know what the reason is. How do you even ask that? Yes, obviously there's a fucking reason. Duh. What do you mean? Yeah, let's see here. I hate Carney. You hate that guy? I don't know. I think he's fine. Vitality before and after being detained. That sucks. You shouldn't have gone to Philippines and fucked around. Yeah, you shouldn't have fucked around. You should just be lucky Duarte isn't the prime minister anymore. He'd be dead if he was. Yeah, bro. I feel like he like if he only goes to jail, he's lucky. Can you imagine what would happen if this guy got arrested there and Duarte was still in charge? Yeah, bro. They might have a new crucifixion. It's literally the camera. Yeah, no, maybe it is. I don't know. But either way, I'm just saying. Duarte won the election in jail, I thought, for mayor. But yeah, he's running from jail. And let me see. Not running away from jail, but he ran for mayor of the Philippines, like a city or something like that, and he actually won. And so I think his like son is like serving for him or something like that. I don't remember exactly like all the details or something. It's like a few more of these. There's been a lot of these videos I've kind of just like lost track of. There's been so many. And Duarte would have had a multiple. Yeah, I mean, bro, like I would be fucking terrified of that shit. I'm gonna be honest. I would be. And watch Channel 5. I don't know really if I watch Channel 5 stuff right now, but yeah, it's just there's been a lot of going on this one video. Yeah, I did say I was gonna watch that. That's kind of a long one. Like maybe I can promise to just watch this tomorrow. Because I feel like this is definitely a longer video, and like I don't want to go like super far into it right now. But I'll go back and maybe play that maybe tomorrow or something. It's a good one. No, I'm sure it is. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm not going to watch it. I'm just not going to watch it right now. But, I'll look into it. Okay, how about that? People have been very, in my opinion, like what happened to Cool Tech. I think that this is all. Well, I want to talk about this because this is weird. Where people have tried to pretend that they don't like technology now. I don't know. I think it's odd. It's like slop tech. I mean, I think it's nostalgia based. It is. It's nostalgia based. We'll see what he says.
Easier so we could focus on the good things in life, like recreationally using technology. Up until the past decade or so, technology was exciting. It was solving all these problems we face, making life more enjoyable, all while looking sick as fuck. Somewhere in the 2010s, though, it started to create more problems than it solved. It was distracting drivers, causing addictions and mental illness, stealing jobs, and it just stopped looking cool as fuck. We went from being hyped over every new advancement to...
I think this is a boomer take. I do. I think this is kind of a boomer take because there's a lot of pieces of technology now that I really like. I think I mean, who said technology's bad? Who decided this? I think technology's great. I love technology. I mean, I can see what he's saying. But I think that the reason why people have come to hate technology is because they don't have self-control.
They can't regulate their time. They can't regulate their emotions. They go on social media and they get themselves mad. Like, I mean, really, whose fault is that?
Indifferent, if not a little resentful and maybe scared. Today I'm going to go over how fun and exciting technology used to be, how our perception of it has shifted to kind of hate it, and why this is all happening. Let me take you back to when technology was still fun. Now, I'm not going to say this is the best
the
era,
wheel?
but this is kind of right before people started to just fucking hate it.
Or like
you had
a
things
car.
coming out like the iPod. Holy shit. I can listen to Beyonce, Hot Shell Ray, and pirate fighting sounds without the cumbersome tapes and CDs of the past. There were new computers dropping left and right.
Well, the reason why the iPod was so good is because before we had iPods, we had CDs. We had CD players. And even the really good CD players would skip. They would, obviously, CDs deteriorated over time, and you could only have one CD in at a time. So if you wanted to listen to a bunch of different music, you couldn't do that really. And so that's the reason why. It's because the iPod solved a new problem that the existing technology didn't solve. And I think a lot of people's frustration with technology nowadays also is the fact that it creates problems to solve for itself. Or it solves problems that don't exist.
What do I want to buy? Maybe the computer with the big ass booty? I don't even know if I can handle all that ass.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go with the laptop
Our
with the
friend
red
had
hot
this
nipple
one.
in the middle.
I
Which
had
side
one
note,
of those.
A friend once told me that the nipples get darker the angrier they get. I don't know if that's true.
I don't know, yeah.
Relevant here, but I can't be the only one carrying the burden of knowing. On second thought, this is kind of triggering. I think I'm just going to go with it now. Oh, this is the 2000s, not Toontown. We still had safe options. If you were interested in safe options, though, gaming was just not for you in the 2000s. Not only was it really edgy for some reason, but every console was revolutionary. Oh my god, the new PlayStation and Xbox consoles have high resolution, buff dudes, and bodacious face.
I think that's true, that old consoles made way bigger leaps than consoles do now. Like nowadays you have consoles that come out and it's basically the same thing. The last console that I think really made a big difference was the Nintendo Switch. And then the last one that had technology that was valuable was the PS3 because it came with the Blu-ray player. Other than that, yeah, a lot of the stuff didn't really matter.
And if you're not into that, you can just whack off with the Wii.
Yeah,
like
the
whack
Wii was
the
amazing.
tennis racket. Like console launches and even game launches were national events. Pretty sure businesses closed on the day Halo 3 came out. I mean, people camped out for this game. I don't think people even drove to the store for Halo 3. You know what?
Well, no, because nobody played it. But there are people, like, for example, whenever I went to the Nintendo Switch 2, like a fucking midnight release, there was like maybe 30 people there or so. And they were giving them out before midnight. And so we just went in there and got one, that was it, and left. And so, it does happen because you download it, yeah. And like, I remember, I think it was Cataclysm, that like me, Cody, and Jeff, and my mom, all went, and we went to the pre-expansion release of Cataclysm. Might have been Mists of Pandaria, but I think it was Cataclysm. And I remember our friend Austin downloaded it remotely on his computer, right? Because that was the first digital download. And I remember we called him the F word constantly because he didn't go with us, right? We were so mad. We were like, bro, like, how do you just download it on your PC? No, you've got to go to the midnight release at GameStop with us. What do you mean, right? We were so mad at him. And I thought Raph was. Well, I think that the Kata was the first time that we did it. And we were so annoyed. And that those events were so much fun. They were. And I think now people just digital download. But for physical releases, like for example, we got the SNES Mini, my friend Eric and like we got there at like 7:30 in the morning to buy one. And I swear to God, every single other person there was 32 years old. Literally every single one. It was all a bunch of fucking 90s to 1988 to 1992-year-old men. Half of them had their wife in the car that's like... sitting there waiting, and you know they're walking out. You know, that was it, right? And look at you now. Yeah, that was a while ago, and that's it. Was born in '88. Yeah, and so you still have this, but with software, it's different than hardware.
People camped out for literally everything. What was up with that? Captain Crunch is releasing an all berries variety. Someone get my camping tent. Probably the biggest camping event was for a phone, which is where we got hit by the dust down. Buying a phone was like buying a car. You had to weigh the pros and cons of every model and really picture what your life was going to be like.
Well, they were so different, right? I mean, you had a Nokia phone that was like this. You had Blackberries that were like that. You had the Motorola Razr. You had flip phones. You had like there was a lot of variation. Where like nowadays there's the only variation is that some phones you can flip, right? Like Emmy has that phone that like is a Game Boy Advance basically. But other than that, or Game Boy SP, Game Boy Advance SP, where like you can like flip it back and forth, but that was it. That's literally it. Other than that, there's no other customization that you have.
So this one has a built-in MP3 player, high-speed 3G service, and a sliding keyboard.
Oh,
and
that's big. That's real big. Wow.
Let me just go with the blue one, please. You got different phones coming out with cool new features, unique shapes.
Well, yeah. I mean, like we had these.
Varying sizes and keyboards that deployed in ways you never even could have imagined. There was genuinely something for everyone. Nokia, Razr, Sidekick, Pearphone, BlackBerry, and the iPhone were so novel and, more importantly, so diverse. They were worth camping out for. Kind of, not really. Today you just buy them online or go to the Apple store. Nowadays you walk into an AT&T store trying to buy a phone looking like this. They're just like, what the fuck? You look good for 65. How can I help you, sir? This concept of having something for everyone extended to the internet as well. Hey, check it out. We don't need cable. We could just watch homoerotic content on YouTube. Finally, another outlet for me to show off my shit music taste. Wow, I really wish I could see my favorite celebrities share shitty one-liners and or racist hot takes.
Yep, there you go.
Awesome. I hope this doesn't turn into a schizo battlefield of who could be the most offensive or offended. You're telling me I can sign up to see what my old high school buddies are up to, or if I'm only 9 years old, I can sign up to just play games?
Be retarded.
I love Facebook.
Yep, there you go.
Hope this doesn't turn into a geriatric battlefield, arguing whether or not this video of Michael Jackson as Superman is real.
Wait, oh my God, is that really him?
There were always new websites cropping up, so all furries had to do was wait one more second.
He's alive.
There you go. There's a new website for you guys. Don't do anything weird on there. Although
I don't want to do that. And that's always how it's been. But those websites are still around now. Like DeviantArt is still around. People still use DeviantArt.
Annoying. There was something fun about all websites looking different and getting redesigned every few years. A few years ago, I got this book from the used bookstore, and it just has a bunch of old Flash websites, and it is sick. It is genuinely sad what happens to the design of websites.
I think that everybody thinks this is true until they have to use one of these websites, and then it's annoying and hard to understand. But I do think that having some flair to the website, so like here's a really good parallel. How cool was it, the UI for like Expedition 33 as a game, or for Metaphor ReFantasia? The UI was its own type of art by itself. And so I'm not completely out on this idea, but I think that things have become more uniform because that's what makes more sense for more people.
For what you've done.
Regularly browse the Pokemon website as a kid, and you know when a new redesign dropped. My little ass was popping champagne. Or I guess it was just apple cider. At the time, it seemed like technology was always advancing and getting better. You can see how positively we thought about it with the obsessive use of Fruitiger Arrow. This is officially a YouTube video because I said the word Fruitiger Arrow. Technology looks futuristic yet clean, and we thought it was going to integrate with our natural world. Butterflies were going to be flying through bubbles and neon green pastures. So yeah, it didn't really integrate with our natural world. kind of did the opposite, but I'm getting ahead.
The natural world integrated with technology instead.
Actually, I already got ahead of myself. Just arrived today. All right, going back to where I was. People were excited for what was to come. They had time to breathe between new innovations and enjoy the new product they just bought. New products also warranted being released. They would usually serve a purpose, fix a problem. Like tech
This
products.
is another issue right here, is that the new iPhone will probably do the same thing that the old iPhone did. And the new Samsung phone will probably do the same thing that the old Samsung phone did. But it will have slightly better audio or slightly better video. But 5% faster, exactly. And so you're really just buying after the iPhone came out, all people have been doing since iPhones is buying the new iPhone. This is basically an iPhone.
They're supposed to do. If a new iteration of a product came out, it was different enough to justify buying it. Like, yeah, GameCube could really use a controller that you could whack on. Now, compare all these generalizations to today. None of them are true anymore. Now, before we dive in, I don't mean this to be an old, good, new, bad, because looking at modern technology,
a lot of these things aren't pretty cool.
That's just not the case. We have incredible technology today. This is more about how our perception of it has changed and how technology is advancing in a less than desirable direction. Also,
I think technology is great. I'm not a big agreeer with this. I think that the problem is that companies just keep wanting to get paychecks for releasing the same product over and over. And that's not really a problem with technology, that's more a problem with that company.
This is not just a boomer thing or just a zoomer thing. Most people across all ages are starting to admit, yeah, we got a bit of a problem here. For example, think of how people reacted to when something as simple as FaceTime released. I could pick up my phone at any time, from anywhere, and video call whoever I wanted, and it didn't look like 2 pixels. It was genuinely mind-blowing. You know what? My friend had buffalo wings from Chuck E. Cheese the other day.
Well, it was mind-blowing. Like, my dad would talk about this. Like, back in the day, 3,000 years ago, whenever he was a kid, they had a party line, which means that, each home in the area didn't have an actual unique dedicated phone line. And so if you picked up the phone, there was a chance that somebody else would actually pick up the phone instead, or somebody else would be on the phone at the same time, and it was like your neighbor. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, exactly. Our grandparents said that? Yeah, exactly. So I think this is something that's happened in waves over time.
So I'm gonna give him a call and see how he's doing. Hey buddy, how's your school?
You gotta help me. They're
Now compare that reaction to when I say these 2 letters, AI, or these 3 letters, NFT, or these 4 letters, SPUM. This shit is in the...
I think AI has value. NFT doesn't have any value. People use AI all the time now. Like, everybody likes to complain about AI, but I see people constantly using AI.
you for what you've done.
The news every week. We're tired of hearing about it. AI is more concerning because at least with NFTs, it was just kind of like an idiot pastime. You didn't have to worry about it affecting your everyday life, and it just kind of died out on its
Just
own
an
after
idiot,
a few
yeah.
months. Who knew that a poorly animated high score of an ugly ass, shitty ass...
Isn't it crazy how right I was about that guy getting his NFT stolen was the end of NFTs? Somewhere inside of me, I just knew like this is the beginning of the end. Or Seth Green, yeah,
gonna save you.
That's the guy.
Could you have predicted that? Can we call in That's So Raven and ask if she could have predicted that this ugly ass shitty cartoon was not going to save the world of scamming that is NFTs? AI and automation advancements are not as fun as advancements in keyboard deployment technology or video game graphics. Like, we kind of have to be...
I think that people really like the ability, like if you look at the Studio Ghibli filter thing and how popular that was, I think that you can see that people still do revel and enjoy new technological leaps and technological innovation. And I think that's probably the most recent example that I could talk about that would be an indicator of people still enjoying new technology. And then you even have now, you've got the Google VEO3, which is the Google video editor. That also is really, really popular. People love that. But would you pay for a Studio Ghibli filter? Well, people pay for Chat GPT or they pay for some form of AI subscription that uses that as a function. Yeah, they do. It's actually very common. That's why these companies are raising billions of dollars of capital. Yeah, I mean, sure. Darth Vader, yeah, think about, remember Darth Vader in Fortnite? People love that.
With the outcome of performance. And this is kind of how we feel about everything in tech now. Hesitant and exhausted. Everything was becoming more convenient and solving all these little annoyances of everyday life. But now we've regressed. You try to order food or even just look at the menu of a restaurant before you go, and it wants you to sign up, or it's going to throw you into the app store to download their app. You want to...
Okay, that's a good point. This is the first one I totally agree with. Having to set up an account or having to make another profile in order to use a piece of hardware that you've already paid your money for. Like, why do you not have just a localized piece of software that you can just install onto the PC that automatically detects that you are using this piece of hardware? Like a game launcher, like anytime that there's a game launcher for a game launcher, like I have to go to Steam and then I use Steam to open up another game. Oh, bro, fuck. No, man, that's too much.
Take the train, you gotta download an app. You want to take the bus in the same city, you gotta download a different app. You want to check into the emergency.
And another one that's really annoying is like, have you ever been to a restaurant? Like, I'm in Austin, Texas, and so we've got a lot of these like kind of hippie restaurants and shit like this. Is that you have a restaurant and they don't even have menus. You just have to scan a QR code in order to read the menu. Yeah, scan the menu. I don't like digital menus. I'm an old man now. Digital menus are too much. Yep, that's the bridge too far. My dad and I, we went to a place like that. I forgot, it was like some Mexican restaurant. And like, we thought it was gonna be a nice place we could sit down. Bro, everybody there was like fucking 21, drinking and screaming and yelling. And like, I came out there and like, we're like, well, where's the fucking menu? And they're like, scan it on your phone. And like, my dad doesn't, especially then, did not know how to even use a smartphone. And he was like, okay, let's just go to Cracker Barrel. Like, yeah, what's that? It's like, yeah, we gotta go.
Could use a few hands to shut it down. You in?
Emergency room because you have the sword of a Sengoku period ninja in your chest.
Sir, can you scan the QR code to check in through the app?
Yeah. I don't have the app. I just have a sword in my chest. Can I do like a paper form or something?
Yeah. Sir, can you scan the other QR code to download the app?
Then you got social media, which is just like f***ing horrible now. Look at these statistics. And these ones too.
What's this here?
F***ing horrible now. Look at these statistics.
Teen and young adults in-person social engagement with friends, annual daily average in minutes. That's bad. Wow. I mean, yeah, I would. I could see that for sure. And that doesn't even count COVID. Yeah, keep that in mind.
And these ones too. Okay, what about these ones? I think I've put something of that statistics, I hope. What started out as a fun way to connect turned into
pre-COVID.
I don't even know what to describe this as. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what's going on with Instagram captions. Like, it's sassy, but you're also in the third person because you're the main character.
I never
slang, and it's not just a girly thing. I'm not gonna just dog on the girls. What the fuck? Us guys do this shit too. We got default captions and poses too. You gotta work the boys into every caption and throw up a 4 when you're posing with said boys. Hey, getting my colonoscopy with the boys.
Is this true? I haven't noticed this.
I need to get
I don't think I follow any men on Instagram.
Lost from the store with my boy. Just went fishing and then drunk drove and hit him only a 4.
I don't know why I would.
Then you got Snapchat, which I just had to delete because what the fuck am I going to do with Snapchat? When you're no longer in high school and taking pictures of random people in class and drawing a wiener over them, there's really no point to this app. Plus, the Discovery tab is concerning. I'm just going to leave it at that.
I have not. I don't even have Snapchat on my phone. I've never installed Like, I used to have Snapchat, and I would use it sometimes, but I just don't really give a shit.
I keep ranting about social media, so I'm just going to lead off with these last two things. First of all,
I think it's also, like, Snapchat's mainly for younger, like, it's mainly for, like, young adults and teenagers. And so, like, as you get older, I mean, you know, you're just not going to use it the same way anymore. 25 plus should have Snapchat. Yeah, exactly, right?
Everything has a TikTok feature. Instagram has one.
Gojo is using Snapchat. Gojo is
Yeah, I mean, what dumbass is doing that?
Chat has one. YouTube has one. Guitar Cat
Anyway.
has one. I'm trying to learn Love Bug by the Jonas Brothers. Why do I need to see a 12-year-old ripping their vocal cords to sing Alicia Keys? Second, if you're tired of all these apps becoming so bloated that you don't even remember what their original purpose was, you can download all these BS real social media apps that all your friends are just going to stop using.
Oh, that one died immediately. I remember that. That's a good idea, but for some reason, normies refuse to download it. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know the inner workings of, like, how selling drugs works now. Like, I have no idea. But I mean, if you're not buying and selling with either a prepaid or through Telegram or Signal, you're like, anything that you do, like, I mean, if you're selling weed, it doesn't really matter, right? Because you're never really going to get in trouble for that. But if you're doing anything else besides that and you're not using one of or all three of those things, you're just a retard and you deserve to go to jail. Like, I'm sorry, you're just a fucking idiot. Like, at a certain point, like, isn't this natural selection?
For 3 days. Like, I'm pretty sure I still have a friend actively posting to be real, just into the void. I have been fucking with Locket though. That one's kind of cool. It puts pictures of my friends on my home screen. Social media lost the plot so long ago. They don't each have their niche anymore. They want to incorporate features from all the other apps so they could be the catch-all app. But I
think that's actually a really good point. Is it all social? So every social media app tried to be the everything app. Every social media app has a live streaming function now. Every single one has a doom scrolling 10-second video function. Every single one has a long-form video function or a short message function. That's a good point.
End up being bland. Like, why would I choose Instagram over Snapchat or Google Plus, the best social media platform to exist? And this is the big killer here, the homogenization of everything. I already mentioned every app having a TikTok feature, but we also have a story feature on every app.
Yep. Even Twitch has a story feature.
Staying on the topic of homogenization.
Yeah, no, but Twitch does not need a story feature at all. Total fucking bloat.
Go back to phones. I'm just gonna show you phones from like 20 years ago, and then phones from today. Dude, that sucks. These are all just iPhones. It's the same with cars, tablets, and laptops, where everyone wants to copy the style of Tesla and Apple.
It's because it works.
What's the word on the street?
That's the reason why it's the best style. It's just that simple.
Keep it real.
Yeah. It's the best style. It's the best function. Like, the ones with, like, the keyboards had their own problems. The ones that would flip open would have their own problems. There's a reason why everybody uses this. The same one. Yeah, phones are huge today. Yeah, exactly.
Respectively. Not only has tech gotten so homogenized, but it's gotten very invasive too. And I don't mean in like a toddler coughing in your face kind of way. I mean in a rash kind of way, where it's always there reminding you,
hey, I'm here. You want to play with me?
That's what a rash sounds like. It sounds like Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Whoa, Pikachu.
Oh, wow.
Click my link tree in the bio to check out my SoundCloud.
I don't know if
usually link trees don't go to SoundClouds.
Should keep these impressions in the videos. I don't know why I'd never choose to cut them out. We reached a point where technology was seamless and solved real problems. And past it, where now technology is inconvenient. You used to get in your car and you had your music, AC, and all your little car features easily accessible because you're hurling a 1,000-pound vehicle at 65 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You got to be able to access these everyday things quickly and easily. Then we passed that point. Now everything is behind 3 menus on a touch screen that you have to look at.
Running off the AC in the new car. I don't have any of these problems, and I have a 2025 car. Like, there's just a button that goes from 1 to 7. Yeah, I mean, like we did have, so like I rented an Audi, and I remember the shifter for the Audi was like it was like a light switch, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, because I'm used to like having, you know, the shifter, right? I mean, you're gonna go up and down, and I don't do stick shift, right? I'm just talking about the automatic shifter, and like even that was weird. Everything's computer. Yeah, and well, mine, like pretty much everything is computer, but I think it's fine. But yeah, some of them are bad. Some of these here, some cars you do have to use the dashboard screen to do that kind of stuff. That's so stupid. Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky that I don't have a car like that at all.
And pray that you don't hit 2 kids and a dog while using. Home phones let you call your friends and plan ahead or catch up. You can leave a message if they're not home, and it wasn't the end of the world if they didn't answer for a little while. Cell phones help bridge that lost connection when you're out on the town and you can't.
Well, I hated that. Like, I hated whenever people would do that. I love the ability for people to text me, because then I just don't respond. Or I respond back in like a week, and I'm like, oh yeah, my bad. And like, yeah, I'll get back to them whenever I get back to them. That's it. Yeah, no, that's exactly how I feel.
On each other, or you're just not home, or there's an emergency. You saw a ninja slinking around your house. Ooh. Now we're way past that point of feeling a genuine
phone
need.
etiquette is
There is no
needed,
reason I should be able to receive work emails when I'm going out after 5 p.m. And there's no reason I should be able to post a picture of the sunset with the caption, "Golden hour with my golden girlies." There's no reason for any of this. It's just noise. And you can just say, oh, just quit your phone, but people freak the f out if you don't respond for a few hours.
Have to train them.
See, for me, it's normal for me to take 2 to 3 weeks to respond to a text message. That's just the way it is. Just how it might not like it, might be annoying, and I'll get back to you in like a month. But yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I'm down to hang out. This message was received, what is this, May 1st? Yeah. Yeah, and like, yeah, the 36-day rule. You suck, I know. But like for me, I don't know, I do my stream, I'm busy, I'm tired, and then like by the time I think about, okay, maybe I should socialize, it's like 1 in the morning, I'm like, geez, they're probably asleep by now, I'm not gonna text them. And then it's the next day, and then the same thing happens again.
It's out of the norm now. You can't just ditch technology, especially with the way it's so integrated with our everyday lives. Some people can't get around their city or do their job without having a smartphone. Technology...
I'm one of those people. I don't know how to drive anywhere. Like, before we had MapQuest, I would get lost. And when I did have MapQuest, I would still get lost. And I stopped getting lost whenever I had GPS. That was it. And also, here's the best part. I still get lost.
It used to be exciting and helpful. It solved problems we all faced in our everyday lives. But with the way it's so homogenized now, it's starting to create more problems than it's solving. There's no more of that something for everyone. Everything's got to be one size fits all now. Every phone is an iPhone. Every car is a crossover SUV. Every console is basically the same,
Fortnite.
Except for Nintendo. They're just the same as themselves.
It's the same as the other one, the other Nintendo, yes.
Now I don't want to hear anyone saying, hey, bro, you think you're just depressed. That's why nothing's exciting anymore. Yeah, I'm depressed. My big-ass thumbs can't type on this stupid touchscreen keyboard, and there are no phones with physical keyboards anymore. I'm depressed. I can't flex on my friends with a sick new phone. What am I going to pull up with the iPhone 16 and be like, hey, bro, hey, this phone is like all your phones, but I can combine emojis. I'm not going to say technology peaked. and we should just stop making new technology. Because I don't think that's true. But we passed the point where it was all so exciting because it was genuinely useful.
I think it's because people were young and it was new and you were making bigger gaps and bigger jumps. It's the same as video game graphics. Like when the PS6 comes out, it's not going to be as crazy as the PS5 in terms of graphics. And when the PS4 came out, it wasn't as crazy of a jump than the PS3 was. Like the fact is that you are hitting a certain degree of, saturation. Like and like you're hitting diminishing returns. And the new technology, like the Google Glass or like the Apple Vision, is like $3,500, and the only thing you get out of it is looking like a retard. So yeah, it's definitely a lot different. The PS2 Go? Yeah, dude, the PS2 was a totally different universe.
Looked so fucking sick. It would be cool if it was possible to just ditch your phone and get a dumb phone, but I like having Spotify and Venmo and the Chipotle app so I can get a free bowl once every 7 years. All I really want is a cool looking phone with a physical keyboard, but until then, I'll just keep buying these cheap ass Google.
The one thing about this video that I 100% agree with is about the proliferation of apps. Like, I don't want to download the Domino's app. I just want to order Domino's. That's it. I don't want any bullshit or anything else to happen.
Pixels whenever my current one breaks. I really don't use this for anything other than phone calls, texting, and checking Facebook Marketplace for the weirdest shit I can ever find. Look at this shit I found the other day.
That's really cool. Holy shit. That's badass.
I'd say everything I talked about is worth it because I got to see this. Channel that subscribe button for videos about literally anything. Everything goes at this point. Comment what your favorite thing about old phones was, and thank you for watching.
Boomer needs a hoverboard. Yeah, I feel like technology back in the day was like solving more problems. Whereas, like, I mean, I think a tablet is a great example. Pretty much had the same exact technology, just repeated over and over. Yeah, I can understand that as well. Yeah, exactly. Exponential growth that we had has stopped. Well, the exponential growth, the problem is that even if you experience exponential growth, like let's say you go from 8K resolution to 16K resolution, the difference between the two is not going to be as big as the difference between the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64. That's the problem, is that you're hitting a diminishing return because the perceptual reality that a human can live in has a ceiling as well. So we're already hitting that ceiling in general. Like 1080p is great, 1440 is even better, 4K is amazing, but like when I'm at 1440 and I move from that to 4K, I'm not seeing the big difference that I saw whenever I moved from 1080p to 1440, right? And do you see what I'm saying, right? Like you're hitting diminishing returns over and over. And yeah, I'm at 1440 right now myself. I don't need any more than that. And I feel like 4K doesn't have that big of a value. So until we get Sword Art Online and Neuralink, we're gonna be at an impasse with technology, and I can't wait to see that happen. This is a good video, man. And I've never watched one of his videos before. One of these videos, but I did like it. And IRL streaming in your front yard, yeah, we'll see what happens. Virtual reality, yes, clearly. Sounds like a Boomers man. The Boomers say that about 60 FPS. You can't tell if the difference is higher. Well, I think it's just it's a reality. Like, I mean, you can look at what photographic quality is, and then you can compare that, and then you can look at what the difference between the two things are. And like, yes, obviously image resolution has diminishing returns after probably, like 1440 2K resolution. It has a diminishing return. And it gets worse every time, right? Yeah, I need 1440. And also, the human eye, like the difference, for example, a 500 hertz monitor. I'm assuming the human eye can probably see at about 300 to 400 frames per second. Maybe 200, somewhere around there. Probably between 200 to 400. $8 million. That's at least what they're saying. Genetics. Jake, is it 1,000? I think it's over 1,000. Really? That's crazy. It's like 140. Yeah, I don't know, but like, and CRTs were about like 700 FPS, right? Something like that. Not in my eyes. Yeah, I'm at about 35 FPS or so. And yeah, something like that. Infinite FPS. Well, I don't. Well, it's which can be perceived as higher, right? And I think that's really what I'm discussing more than anything. But yeah. And anyway, Grok. Yeah, sure. But I'm gonna go and take a break today and chill out. I'm gonna try to install and get the Switch plugged in and maybe play some Mario Kart tomorrow. That is maybe the plan, unless Trump decides to start World War III tomorrow, or to drop a nuclear bomb, or start another fucking war. I don't know whether that's gonna happen or not. I'm gonna try and get it installed and set up and do that, because I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for some gaming stuff, and we'll probably go and do that too. And yeah, I'd still play Mario Kart if he plays World War III. Yeah, I know people want to see that, because I haven't played it at all, and there's a few other games that I'm going to play also. So yeah. When 1080p came out, everyone was saying it would make a difference from 720p, because their eyes wouldn't be able to tell the difference. They were wrong. Yeah, well, I think that at a certain point they are going to be right. I mean, obviously, right? You're about to miss more missiles? I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, they're sending in more missiles again? Seems like a bunch of nothing going on. Right? Yeah, I mean, that's it. Yeah, don't jinx it, it'll get shot down. Yeah, people were spamming that they were shooting missiles off before, and apparently, like, they just keep getting shot down before they even get to Israel, right? I mean, they're not even remotely close. Check Background NPC's video about Nintendo tomorrow? Yeah, maybe I will. They shot them down recently. Yeah, I mean, they've done a really, really good job, honestly. Like, I've been surprised. Iran's running out of missiles. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Iran is maybe tapped out at this point. It's hard really to say, but it certainly seems that way to me. I don't know. Catch up. Yeah, a little bit, right? Get back into it. You see a protest in Southern Europe? Did you see the people blaming you for calling the Resident Evil 9 protagonist woke? No. I didn't even know about that. I never even heard of it. I mean, yeah, it's on Twitter. Really? They're already calling the Resident Evil. So this is from Reforged Gaming. I don't see this anywhere.
Back to the business of ousting the outsider.
This doesn't have anything to do with it. A lot of evidence, yeah. I'm trying. I don't even know where this is at all. You're already calling the Resident Evil 9 lead protagonist ugly. Dev posted the video. I'll just look at this real quick before I go. What is this? What does this have to do with me?
People called it a raid bait.
Social point rat race.
I don't think this has anything to do with me.
Two people in the chat, or a couple people in the chat saying DEI game. DEI.
It's probably because the black guy, not because of the girl. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, not that that makes it any better, but like, it's just not the protagonist. Yeah, who is this guy? Reforged Gaming.
Back to the business of ousting
If the community, people called it a rage bait. I was like, okay, I'll make you a deal. If the community note comes off of that tweet, so then it actually makes me money, I will delete the tweets to prove to you I don't give a frick about this stupid social point rat race.
So let me get this. So if the community note that says that he's wrong is removed, then he will admit that he's wrong? Who the fuck is this guy?
That you guys play.
Like,
people called it a rage bait. I was like, okay, I'll make you a deal. If the community note comes off of that tweet, so then it actually makes me money, I will delete the tweets to prove to you I don't give a frick about this stupid social point rat race that you guys play.
Why do you try to pretend that you don't care about popularity of your channel? You literally, like this, I hate it when people do this. This is so annoying.
People call it a rage bait.
Like you have your member goal that's in the corner. My webcam is covering it, but you can see it right there. You're talking about being a Twitch partner, and there's nothing wrong with this at all. But how are you, like what is this? Use my trash gameplay link to the video. What? I'm so confused. What a weird guy. Yeah. Doing anything for attention, he's farming you? I don't think he's really farming. No, guys. I don't think he's farming anybody. I think this is...
Commentary about games not coming to PC within 2 to 3 years. You PC guys are hilarious. You're hilarious as you get really upset and really angry at multiple bad multi-platform launches. And
why would they not be mad if the game comes out and it doesn't work and they buy the game? Don't you have a what? What are you? Who is this? What?
Multiple really bad ports to PC. Here's an idea. Maybe get your own games. Do you ever?
What? So it's the people's... What the fuck is... Who the fuck is this? This is insane. Guys, I gotta go. I don't even want to watch the rest of this. This is so stupid. I have to watch it. No, actually, no I don't. This is pathetic and stupid, and it's a waste of everybody's time. I'm not even gonna spend another second on it. I'm gonna go to McDonald's, I'm gonna eat my Chipotle, and I'm gonna fucking fall asleep on the floor, and I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow, and we're gonna go live again, okay? I'll see you guys then. We had a great stream today. Thanks a lot, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you then. And I'll try to get my Switch installed today, and that way we can play Mario Kart tomorrow, assuming that World War III doesn't start. That's what I would kind of hope for. Honestly, I feel like I like to do some different stuff, so hopefully that happens. Anyway, guys, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you then. All right, boys. Peace. See ya. Make sure to follow the stream. Peace.
The cartels are always hiring temp workers to pick up odd jobs. See if you can lend a hand.
What's the damage? Watch yourself. miss you. See you around. Watch yourself. I'll miss you. Come back for more.
Oh yeah, there's lots of drama.
Big drama show.
World of Drama Craft. They got some good heals.
It's too far away. I need to target something first.
Since we have no healers, I have to chill in the back. Three warriors.
I'm out of range.
WoW as well. When is WoW coming to console? We'll probably find out at the end of 2026 when BlizzCon. They'll probably announce it at the BlizzCon if they're going to come to console.
I need to get closer.
And then at the end of 2026, they'll probably announce if Plunderclaim's going to be an actual game or not. A standalone game, or it's going to be part of WoW.
Nobody passes without permission from the boss. And you don't got permission. Ain't that right, Mug? You got it, see? Oh, so many toys.
Where's
Don't
the,
die too quick, okay?
Dude, I didn't hit the gym today, man. I didn't hit the gym. But the thing is, I had to do this giveaway. The giveaway for the Steam Deck. I had to. So I announced it. I was gonna do it at 6. It ended at 15th, so today's the 6th. So I had to do it today.
Run now!
I'm out of range.
Go back to the game. Just get over there.
Yeah, you can play with the tournament.
Fight for it, and it grinds up the dust. How's that?
I need to get
It's the good old days. Like, awesome, man. Have you checked MMO Champions today? Might be 1v1 or no, it's not. It's not gonna happen. It will never happen. You're telling me it might be 1v1 arena next classic. That's fun. And I can tell you right now. Check it out.
Oh, I love my job! Their ancestors felt that one.
It'll never happen. I wish that would happen. I really do. I love it. If it existed, I think it would be freaking awesome. It's wishful thinking. Like, the Blizzard's not never gonna allow it. Like I'm telling you. My talk with the Olinka assured me it's never gonna happen. Where do you see that? So you gotta tell me where you found it, because I'm not gonna find it.
I'm gonna run now!
You going to WoW anniversary? You were just there. No, that's Miss Pandaria.
In the next life, pal.
Green text.
What's next, Gallywigs?
A World of Classic survey.
Someone's
New
getting
feature.
cranky. You want to host me? Keep going. I'll see you soon enough.
Did they ask the 1v1 duel arenas, the ability to go into a special dueling area for 1v1 contests that are viewable by spectators?
Cartels are always hiring temp workers to pick up odd jobs. See if you can lend a hand.
No freaking way.
Ways would be ways.
They asked that as a question? That would be for the, like a season of, the next season of whatever. Classic Plus.
What brings you? Smooth sailing.
What you need? Won't find better.
Man, they're not even stopping the flight carrier. Nobody cares. Alright. Man, okay, let's see.
Always a pleasure.
For what's next? I just find it hard to believe. Like it's so difficult to believe. I can't even believe they asked that as a question in a survey. It has to be for a version of the WoW that's not retail and not classic. It has to be like it has to be like a classic plus or a season of whatever. It has to be something new, experimental. Like it can't be a part of retail or classic. So yeah, it has to be classic plus fresh, number 10. Dude, this guy always has his little freaking pocket healer.
Best deals in sight. Check in real soon.
Look out at the city. Don't see what is, see what could be.
Power equals power.
But that aren't our problem. There are worse things out there.
Look at that. They got one of DirecTV's new genre packs. Genre packs. Now they can pack just the TV they want. Pick the TV they want. Now you get the picture.
The V20 cordless oscillating tool. Designed to cut, sand, scrape, and grind multiple materials in tight spaces. A universal tool-free accessory system makes attachment adjustments quick and easy. The variable speed dial provides precise control. An integrated LED helps to provide visibility. And VersaTrack compatibility simplifies storage. Craftsman, built on.
And now, we believe the test of a high-quality supplement is tested. Test after test after test, 31,000 tests every month to ensure we're giving you the highest quality supplements available at the best price possible. Now, 31,000 reasons to feel good spending less.
This is the Razor X 5-pound triangle. Summer boating season is coming up, and this is one essential that I highly recommend for you to check out. As jet ski owners, we're limited to storage space, so we definitely don't want to carry a big, bulky, heavy anchor. But this anchor has this easy-to-store compact holding design to fit in the storage box. It's beefy, huh? It's made with 100% marine-grade stainless steel, and Razor X guarantees it to remain rust-free. Let me show you how easy this works. All you gotta do is just grab this bar, lift it up, slide it, and it automatically locks. And with your line attached, all you gotta do is just toss it in the water. This 5-pound anchor easily held 2 PWCs. I should have pushed it to its limit and seen how many I can hold onto this anchor. If you're looking for an all-in-one anchor, definitely go check out Razor X 5-pound triangle.
And deal with these pests.
That last game I got a couple of heals, which is nice. Most of the time I don't get any heals.
I'll show them how we did it in my day.
You know what I'm excited about? Chrono Odyssey. I'm not excited about the farming though, and the crafting, but I am excited about whatever PvP they have. I'm sure you have at least one viewer that's a healer. On retail, I used to be able to get healers, and sometimes I would actually do a BG where I'd get 4 pocket healers and me. We'll queue a 5-man group, 4 pocket healers and me. And then I would still get focused, but then I wouldn't die. With that many healers, I wouldn't die. And then my healers would be like, my gosh, dude, they really want you dead. And I would tell my healers, don't worry, just heal me. They're not going to attack you. They're only going to attack me. They're going to ignore you because they don't want you. They want me. Sometimes they'd be smart, and then, you know, they would notice, oh, wait a minute, he has a lot of pocket healers. We got to take out these healers. And then they would switch to the healers, but then I'd have 4 healers. And so the healers would heal each other if they ever got on the other healer. As a warrior main for 20 years, this September, and someone with nearly 1,000 days / played on my warrior, I salute you. Hey! I need epic wow music. Epic. Let's do this one.
Time to teach you your hustle lesson. Watch it, please. Get wrecked.
Why do you play more of your honor? Why do you play more of your honor full? Because I already grinded it yesterday, and there's nothing else to do. There's really nothing else to do.
Watch it, please. I'm
just collecting tokens. So I have 16 Warcraft gold, so I need a couple of Ultra Valley.
It's too far away.
Tomorrow is the 13th. Tomorrow I get rank 13. And then, so what I'll do is I'll as soon as I wake up tomorrow, I'll get my rank 13 gear, equip it, and then I'll get everything set up, get my little cooler, my little beach, my bathing suit, and we're going straight to the beach. It's gonna be a sunny day. We're gonna go to Daytona. I wonder if I should just. I'm thinking. You can. I want to test the encoder. I have an encoder. This is an encoder. Maybe I can take that with me. It's a little over the top. I don't know. I don't know if I should or not.
You want something done right?
I can probably just connect the action camera. I have an action camera that I can actually just use to set up a multi-angle.
Time to take out the trash.
You gonna level up no warrior? I have one. I have to level them up, but I don't know if I don't know if I have the patience for that. It's way too grindy. We can try a little bit. After the rank 14 grind, I'm gonna be exhausted. I'm ready for Photo Odyssey, man. If you guys want to try it, it's like New World. It's very similar. I just hope there's PvP, and I hope they have a 1v1 arenas. Oh my god. If they have a 1v1 arena, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm still thinking about it. I can't believe that they asked all this question when we wanted it. I just hope enough people want it. Because if not enough people are interested, they won't. But I'm wondering if enough people are interested, will they add it? Hey, thank you, Carl. You have 48 months. Something you needed more IRL videos, I know. I've been doing a lot of shorts. I've been posting a lot. Chat daily. I don't know if you guys know this. I've been posting daily. Shorts on YouTube, Facebook. I've been trying to be consistent with TikTok also. Where's that guy going? Oh my god! Oh, he's helping his friend. Okay. He's helping people get lost. Yeah, I can't wait to do IRL episodes. Right now I'm focusing, right now I'm in the process of getting monetization on my IRL channel. Right now it doesn't have monetization because I'm having issues with this, with the, it's an issue that I can fix. It's just, the problem is YouTube doesn't have doesn't have a helpline, or you can't talk to anybody on the phone. YouTube is a mysterious company. I mean, you're a partner on YouTube and you get paid, but you never talk to anybody. The only time that they ever responded to one of my emails was when I said, I don't have my button. Because once you hit like 100K subs, you're supposed to get a button. I never got my button. So I sent them an email. But it's all automated. And then they shipped it. They sent me my button. I was like, oh cool, I got my button. But that's it. You never talk to anyone on the phone. So I'm having an issue right now with YouTube that it can't be resolved. I have to look at YouTube videos, like guides. So the issue was, I tried to link my email. The email that's attached to my IRL channel is different. It's not my main. It's not the same email that's attached to my main channel. It's a different one. So I try to attach it, and it says you already have an account linked with the AdSense account. So I tried to disable the AdSense and then add a new one. It wouldn't allow me. No, it says you already have one, but I deleted it. So I think I've been like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I've been like 90 days trying to figure this out, and you're only allowed to do 1 attempt per month. So like, it's kind of like, imagine like trying to enter a password and you get it wrong, and it says, okay, you can try again in 30 days. Oh, I can try a different password. I think I know the password. It's another that you gotta wait 30 days. So in 30 days you can try again. Oh, no, that's not the right way. Okay, so now you gotta wait 30 more days. So sometime next month I'll be able to, try to get it sorted out. Hopefully it works. I finally deleted the AdSense the account. I think that was the one that was giving me the problems. I think I deleted the AdSense account, so now I think maybe I can. Did you miss Heavy Weekend? No, I got it. I got it. So once I get that AdSense account sorted out, I definitely am going to be doing a lot more IRL episodes. Since it's disabled right now, I've just been focusing more on doing the shorts and building up the Facebook, Instagram, and doing the stories and Twitter and Reels, the TikTok.
What he sees this? Unless he doesn't.
Basically doing what an editor's supposed to do.
Some market testing first.
But I don't have an editor. Oh, here we go, boys. Here we go. Oh, there it is. Oh no! Hold you. Wait, so who won the Steam Days? Okay, it was someone called Hunter Montana. But they haven't replied yet.
I'm out of range.
Let me check my email. Yeah, they haven't replied yet. Yeah, he hasn't replied to emails yet.
I need to get closer.
What was that?
I got 15 flood timed yesterday and got 3.2k in mythic. Hey, grats, man. That's a lot. 3.2k. Ooh, can I go? Can you jump? Oh, on top of that roof there? Okay, too many there. Alright, too many. Gotta go on O. Let me go to.
Summer boating season is coming up, and this is one essential that I highly recommend for you to check out. As jet ski owners, we're limited to storage space, so we definitely don't want to carry a big, bulky, heavy anchor. But this anchor has this easy-to-store compact folding design to fit in the storage box. It's beefy, huh? It's made with 100% marine-grade stainless steel, and Waves RX guarantees it to remain rust-free. Let me show you how easy this works. All you gotta do is just grab this bar, lift it up, slide it, and it automatically locks. And with your line attached, all you gotta do is just toss it in the water. This 5-pound anchor easily held 2 PWCs. I should have pushed it to its limit and see how many I can hold onto this anchor. If you're looking for an all-in-one anchor, definitely go check out
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. Rewind and give up the kill rate 20%. Into a smash. Oh, check out the big bang! Shaking out your bones!
Amazing.
How's it the my success? Let's try a little experiment. How hot does blood
What server is this? Night Stalker, Night Scale?
I call this the green noise.
Oh, how did it get me from such a large range, though?
Hold it right there! If you rewind and give up the kill rate 20%! Taking out your bones!
Oh, the warrior. No! Dude, I was fighting this 1v1, man. And 3 warriors? Why isn't he attacking me? Why am I 1v3ing someone? Where's my teammates? What are they doing? I don't know! Where are they? What are they doing?
The green noise!
It's as if these 3 that are here, they're just waiting for me.
How hot does blood
Are you
get
guys
before
waiting for me? You guys...
How's this the my success?
Oh, you guys are going after me.
Let's try a little experiment.
This guy's rank 14. This guy's rank 14 weapon. Are you guys are stream sniping? Wait, why would you do that?
Taking out your bones. Not enough.
Nice, nice. Great work, Sam. Now,
up before moving on, okay?
Oh, I'm getting stream sniped, man. Why you guys stream sniping, bros? I get to fight 2 warriors now.
Cartels are always hiring temp workers to pick up odd jobs. See if you can lend a hand.
Man, they really want me bad, though. It's all about me, isn't it? Oh my god, dude. 51v10. Dude, it's annoying though. So the question was, Smithy, why don't you use a two-hander? I never get to fight a 1v1, man. Just constantly be getting 1v3, 1v2, 1v3. Constantly.
Hey, how you doing? Catch you on the flip side.
Paladin got away with no health. Not fair.
I offer you my aid.
He's gone. Damn, he made it. Dude, he got away, man. Hey, greetings from North Sentinel Island. No, that's not true. You can't be there. That's a lie. You can't be there. For the horde. Yeah, after rank 4, gold duel outside order one. Oh, so I can get my 1v1s? Yeah, I see it. Rank 14, man. There's definitely rank 14s in this game. On the other team. Look at that. Well, on my team too. Look at all the rank 14s on the other team. Grand Marshal, Grand Marshal, Grand Marshal, Grand Marshal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Grand Marshals. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Grand Marshals on the other team. And then 2 Field Marshals. 5 rank 14s on the enemy team.
How fare you?
What? You're not getting snipe 50. I'm not. Yeah, this is not a stream snipe. Rank 14's chasing me around. Really? You are. Yeah, I am getting stream sniped. And he's going back to where his healer is. The flat.
Right back!
He's going back to where his healer is. Or the priest. Because he wants the priest to attack me too. Coward.
Xalatath has been forced to retreat, but she and the Black Blood are still out there.
We all grieve, darling.
Even now it lingers in Hallowfall. Long after our
I'm
last
getting
battle.
dotted up by the priest.
Please investigate
That's what they want. Wait, where's he attacking me? Damn, that was a long range. I play Shadow Priest, but don't play like a coward.
Work cycle interrupted. The Titans will return.
I got all these rank 14s chasing me around. And I bet you, to be honest, I bet you they're buffed to Kingdom Come. They got every buff in the world.